Hello, my name is Kathryn Carlsen. I'm applying for the elementary position in the East Grand Rapids Public School District. And first, I just want to take some time to thank you for this opportunity to apply to your district and to send in this video interview. I want to teach in East Grand Rapids because it's kind of my backyard. I want to teach in a place where I'm a part of the community and I can see people outside of school and be an influence for them, not just in the classroom, but outside the classroom. I also completely agree with the East Grand Rapids motto. I want to be committed to my students and to my school. I want to seek ways to challenge them daily, and I expect them to try their best. I became a teacher because I want to make a change in children's lives. I believe that every child has the potential to do something great, but a lot of kids don't recognize that in themselves. So, as their teacher, I want to be someone who brings out that potential and shows them how great they can be. I want to build a community of world changers, kids who look at their communities and look at the things around them, see what's wrong, and make steps to fix it. Because I believe that even one small child can make a huge difference in their community. I am passionate and engaging, and I plan lessons that get students excited about their learning. I want it to be student-centered. I want to look at my students and ask every day, how can I excite them and how can I get them interested in what they're learning? For example, in my student teaching, I saw that my students just didn't care about reading. They weren't engaged, they weren't excited about it. So I redesigned the reading block to include literature circles and other ways that students could discuss what they were reading and get excited about it.
These circles allowed students to not only pick books they were interested in, but also discuss different aspects of their reading that they might not usually get to.
At the end of the literature circles, they were able to turn the books that they read into movies. And it was just another way, a project to kind of get them to use other parts of their learning in reading. And I found that students would begin to read on their own more because of that. I believe that every child in my classroom can be successful. This is why I plan to differentiate all of my lessons. In my student teaching, I changed the math and reading block so that I could do guided math and guided reading. This gave me the opportunity to provide students with multiple ways to learn. They were able to use their iPads and learn through the technology. They were able to work with me in a small group based on their need.
These groups were flexible and kept small. They included hands-on activities that were engaging and challenging.
They were also able to do all kinds of hands-on activities, including a fraction museum where students used different manipulatives to show me what they knew and make a museum of the fractions that they understood. Through this, students were able to not only be excited and engaged about their learning, but they were able to get direct instruction from me that was in a small group setting, and I was better able to understand what my students needed. I'm also a really big believer in early on intervention. I'm currently working as an instructional paraprofessional at South Elementary School in Hudsonville, where my main job is to run intervention groups. I work with pre-K through 5th grade students on various topics and various subjects with groups that I plan. I look at the student data, I decide what students need, and I create lessons and pull students out in small groups. Because of my help and because of this intervention, students are able to be more successful in their classroom and when taking tests, when working on assignments, and when working with groups. I think teaching goes far beyond math and reading. As a teacher, my goal is to build character in my students. Yes, I want them to be successful academically, but I want them to be successful emotionally and successful socially. I want them to be able to make friends and to go out and change their world. So as a teacher, it's not only my job to teach them math, reading, science, and social studies, but also my job to teach them character skills, how to be a good leader, how to be a good partner, what it means to be a good listener, and how that applies to their life daily and applies to their academic life as well. Thank you so much for the opportunity to apply to East Grand Rapids Public Schools. I look forward to hearing from you soon.